Okay, what's up everyone? Daddy Warbucks here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of The Curse of Strahd. The story so far is that the players have been brought to the realm of Ravenloft against their will, and after trying to escape, they found an oppressive mist surrounding them on all sides. Learning of the dangers of Ravenloft and its master, Baron Strahd, the players have resolved that the only way to escape this hellish realm is to kill Strahd once and for all. And with some knowledge that they gained from some of the locals and reading materials, they have learned of a sword that is supposed to be so powerful that Strahd himself hid it away in a temple deep in the mountains. And that is where the party is picking up today, with them exploring the Amber Temple, trying to find the Sun Sword. And it's not been easy going, as the party's experienced all manner of monsters and traps, and it's been quite an ordeal. So, at the end of last session, you guys had took a rest, correct, in the banquet hall where all the specters and ghosts had been.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe we took a short rest.
Yes. Yep, that is exactly right. Not a long, a short. Okay, let me pull up my notes here. Move them over there. Okay, so what... Get out of here, Gallahan. So, what would you like to do? No, Gallahan is MIA. I didn't say he was going to miss either, so...
Dogwoggle will growl slightly at Judd as he walks by and leaves the room. He wasn't too happy about taking that fire attack.
There's
Getting
another
sick
door.
of this little dude attacking him with his puny flames.
Why are you leaving? There's another door.
Leads to the broken landing.
Not gonna argue or contest it, you're just gonna... Okay.
Did he say something?
Yeah, he said it leads to the broken landing.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm
Lauren's going to go open the door anyway just to check it out.
Okay. Opening the door, you can see that the marble balcony here has been broken, like Dogwoggle described. But looking out, you can see that there's a pair of amber doors set into the northern wall. And
More doors.
Huh? Oh, didn't see other doors.
I'm gonna open those.
All right. Yep.
Yeah, Dogwoggle will step in and take a look around.
The bare stone room consists of a foyer to the east and a shrine to the west. Candlesticks draped in cobwebs stand in the four corners of the foyer here. And in the shrine, there's a faceless obsidian statue. Stands in a raised alcove at the western end of the chamber. Slumped in front of the statue are two desiccated corpses in tattered garments. And there's a pair of alcove doors lining the northern and southern walls. Northern? You mean eastern?
Could I check the corpses?
Absolutely you can.
I am going to check the corpses.
Actually, before you do that, I need you to make a wisdom save, please. Okay. As you begin to approach the western part of the chamber to look at the corpses, your eyes fall on that obsidian statue. And you feel yourself being drawn towards it. There's something so mysterious. You can't help but come closer.
Ew, statue. I'm going to go very close and look at the statue.
Thorin, you're very close by. What's your passive wisdom? I'm afraid to ask. Your passive perception.
19.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you see Judd look up at the statue, and his face kind of goes slack, and his eyes are kind of glazed over as he begins walking towards the statue with his hands outstretched.
I'm going to reach out for him and try and stop him.
I want to resist this.
Okay, contested strength checks, we'll call it.
Are you kidding me?
What? What?
So you try to grab him, and Judd just yanks away. And so Judd, you're able to make it to the statue. What do you do?
Well, once I get there, I get like really close to it, and I kind of start just looking, taking it all in.
Okay.
Is there anything written on it?
No, there's nothing of note. I mean, it is a statue, and it's made of this black obsidian, but other than that, it's wholly unremarkable.
I want to touch
it. Okay. Touching this statue does nothing. You run your hands over the carved face, and you kind of, look all around, touching it as you go, but there doesn't seem to be any immediate reaction.
Dogwalker wants to try and open these doors back here.
Okay, they are not locked. Opening the doors here, you can see it opens up just into like an archer's post that overlooks the main hall.
Nah, nothing here. Should we go back?
Well, we seem to be having an issue with Judd here. He won't. He seems to be mesmerized by the statue.
Ah. I'm going to walk up to Judd, and I'm just going to open hand slap him right across the face.
All right, there's no roll necessary. You deliver a sharp slap. Judd, how do you react?
What's wrong with you? Why would you? What?
We're going.
Fine, you didn't have to hit me. I was just looking at the statue. And I'm just gonna go with the rest of.
Well, I'm going to take a look at these bodies here, because that never seemed to have occurred.
Okay, look at them for what exactly?
If I can see any cause to their death, no reason.
Do a medicine check. All right. Looking at the corpses in the ground, you notice a distinct lack of wounds. And as you kind of scan their bodies from top to bottom, you can see that both corpses are extremely malnourished.
All right, so malnourished. I assume they're fully clothed. Do they look like?
Yes, they are fully clothed.
Like But like, are they typical priests or soldiers?
They look like they're wearing like adventurer's garb, you know. Some moldy light leather, rusted chain link. Definitely not priests that look like they would belong to be in the temple.
All right, so I'm gonna make sure I relay this to the party that these individuals seem to be may have been in the same state as Judd moments ago, to where they may have just stayed here until they died. Something is wrong with this statue. I'm going to ask the party if time permits. I want to try and use detect magic to try and see what is going on with the statue.
All right. So that being the case, Dogwoggle is gonna walk back up to Judd, but he's gonna use one hand to like cover his eyes slightly so he's not looking at the statue, because he doesn't want to get trapped. So he's gonna do that, and then he's just gonna grab Judd by the tail and pick him up and carry him out, just dangling upside down from his tail.
When you cover his eyes, he just kind of ducks under your hand, and then he just sits down.
No, he's covering his own eyes.
Yeah, so that means he would be grabbing Judd with disadvantage.
Yep.
So yeah, I would say no roll would even be necessary. You can't see, Judd can. He can easily evade you.
All right. Come here. We're going.
No, just a little bit longer.
And I'm gonna keep covering my eyes and keep trying to grab him. Eventually, I'll just get really frustrated and just try and grab him with both hands.
I love you, Daddy Warbucks.
Steve,
Only 10 months, Morphpog.
thank you for the resub, buddy. 10 months. It's been such a great time together, hasn't it? It's so cheesy. Okay, so reaching out and just kind of scooping around and bear hugging him, you do manage to grab him.
Can I
This way.
No, let me go.
Nope.
Yep, it's just a verbal component. So you're squeezing Judd, and then he, poofs into a bit of mist, and he reappears next to the shrine.
Hey, little nerd.
Well, now this is going on. I'm going to be doing this.
Okay, all right.
Be...
The shrine has a strong aura of enchantment magic.
All right, but but there's like no inscriptions or anything with that like behind it, or
Are you
like
looking at it?
Or
I mean, to determine that, you'd have to look at the statue.
I mean, I'm looking at it.
yes, I'm looking at the statue.
Make a wisdom save. Alright, so as you turn your gaze towards the obsidian statue, you hear a whisper, just once in the back of your mind. It just says, "Gaze upon my beauty." Of course, hearing this, you immediately are suspicious and are able to resist its effects.
All right, yeah, I'm going to be saying to dog, like, we need to get Judd away from this thing. This seems to be a trap to withhold people here indefinitely.
What
And then I'm going to assist.
Thank you for the sub, brother. Welcome to the family. So
thing.
when are you going to start playing with us, huh? Huh?
Well, as I posted, Dogwoggle still kind of bickering with Judd. Just kind of says, "You asked for it," and he kind of again closes his eyes and starts feeling forwards. moving towards the statue, trying to find it. When he does, he kind of nods to himself and draws his great axe and winds up a great big swing.
Oh, boo.
And I'm gonna try and smash it.
Smash the statue?
Yep.
Oh, don't hurt the statue.
Okay, before you make any roll, what is your total strength modifier?
+7.
Okay. So, let me tell you that no roll is necessary. You swing your axe down, you hit it squarely, but it's whatever this material is incredibly dense and hard. You don't even dent or scratch it. Go ahead, throw the rules.
Dog was like, "Hey, no!" And I'm gonna
Hey, wait a minute.
glare angrily.
Do you have to look at the statue in order to attack it?
No, I can attack with disadvantage while like blind. I mean, I know where it is and it can't move. So,
I'll tell you what. You make a perception check with advantage, right? Because you're looking away. To see if maybe like during the attack, if you see it accidentally.
Okay.
And you have advantage. So 15. Okay. So you keep your face away and you're not looking and you swing and you hit it, but nothing happens.
Yep. So seeing that, I get really frustrated and
seeing that? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So noticing that it's done nothing, I glare angrily at the statue. I'm really angry that it didn't take any damage from my axe, and I'm going to try and push it over. But yeah, I am full on looking at the statue with anger in my eyes right now.
Make a wisdom save. I don't think this will go.
Yeah.
Oh, that is unexpected. Yeah, okay. So you start trying to push the statue over. You also hear the voice begging you to look at the statue, but you're able to resist the temptation because you're angry. You're just full of rage. And when you try to push it, you find that it is incredibly heavy, impossibly so.
I just spit at the statue and walk away. I'm going to try and grab Jug.
Is he grabbing?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got his eyes open. He's already looked at the statue.
Can I try to resist his grapple?
Sure. Contested strength checks.
Oh.
I mean, even if
Does he even need to roll now?
even if I roll a nat 1, it's an 11. So
Even if you rolled an actual nat 1, you'd still have a greater strength.
So he reaches out and he grabs you by the back of your robe and he just drags you away. How do you respond?
I kind of snap my finger.
So for a second time, he misty steps out of your hands.
I stomp the ground angrily with my good foot.
With your good foot.
And I look over at
He has a pig
Thor
leg.
and like,
Chicken leg.
I can knock him out again.
I raise up my mace and be like, let's do it.
No.
Do it. Do it.
Don't make me do it. I'll do it.
Do I have to make a wisdom save looking at the statue from where I'm standing?
Are you looking at it?
I'm gonna have to, for what I want to do next.
Then yes. you also resist the effects. Okay. So I understand now. So you wave your hand, cast Dispel Magic, and when you do, two things happen. Okay. One, the statue, that black sheen that it had seems to dissipate, leaving only the gray, stony structure of a very wholly unremarkable statue. With the statue's magic being dispelled, Judd, kind of blinks and kind of snaps out of it. I would assume Dogwoggle wouldn't notice that and is still approaching you with his weapon in hand.
Yep.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh.
Back here.
I'm fine now. I'm fine. Go.
So that's a hit versus Judd, right? 15 non-lethal.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Judd, take it.
Oh my god.
The other thing that happens is as the statue's magic is dispelled, you see the wall here begins to shimmer. And an illusion that was holding the wall in place begins to disappear.
It's for your own good, little lizard. You're coming with.
Fine now. I'm fine. I can walk away. See, look.
Raise my great axe up high, and then I think for a moment, like, well, all right.
You see
You go first.
See what I'm doing? I am walking away.
Judd.
Thank you.
Well, looks like that knocked some sense into him anyway.
All right, so is it just like a room with four walls then?
That's what it wholly appears like when you walk in.
Well, I'm going to check it out and see if there's another door. Hidden door.
Hey, use that wand.
As you look around, right, you hear a loud clang coming from above you. And when you look up at the source of the noise, you see a trap door has opened in the ceiling of this small chamber, and attached is an upside down iron chest with a barrel-shaped lid.
I'm gonna try and catch it.
It's not falling. It's on the ceiling.
About how high up?
30 feet.
Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna pull a patch off my robe, and it's a wooden ladder.
Okay.
Put it on the ground.
A 20-foot tall wooden ladder materializes in the spot and is kind of propped up against the wall.
Now that I'm thinking about this, would this ladder hold Dogwoggle? Well, it's wooden. Could he stand on a wooden ladder? Is he that heavy? Dogwoggle, here, climb this ladder and.
How big does the chest look? Does it look like something I could carry down with one hand?
I just meant open the top of it.
It's a large chest. It's like as big as the room, like as wide.
Just open it, and then whatever's inside it will fall down.
I know. I am gonna climb up the ladder. You said it's about as wide as the room?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna try and is it like attached upside down to the ceiling or something, or?
It seems that way. Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm going to try and shove it and see if I can push it so that it maybe falls like in the two squares that are free above us.
No roll necessary. As you standing on this ladder reach out and try to shove at the chest on the ceiling, the chest doesn't budge, not even a centimeter. You on the ladder, however, slide violently in the other direction, and you almost lose your balance. Can you make a dex check just for funsies?
Sure.
Dex save. Yep. You fall off the ladder. You remember you were 20 feet up, and you are going to fall and land on Judd. You're a very large man, and this is a very small room.
That's fair.
And because you're landing on Judd, you're not going to be hurt so badly because, he's kind of cushioning your blow. But then he's going to share in the damage because you're very large and landing on a very small. So we're going to roll the 2d6 for the 20 feet of fall damage. And then you guys will split it evenly. Aha! Well, rip me, right?
Maybe it's because of the ladder. You see, the ladder's 20 feet long, so it got caught. It cushioned the fall a little.
Well, I guess you get a little ouchie on your bum, and he bumps his head. Nobody's severely hurt, but you're okay.
It won't move. Hey, it's probably magic. Can you do the thing? I say, looking at I think it was Eosos that did it, the statue.
Maybe if we come back later.
But if you do the thing, I can catch it.
I'm gonna give him some bait. Watch this. I'm surprised you don't just try opening it.
Just
Yeah.
climb up the ladder and reach up. I'll hold the ladder and stay away.
But if it's upside down and I open it, everything that's in there is just gonna fall out on me. It could be something dangerous.
You'll be
Could be snakes
you'll be fine.
or crazy.
Did the chicken
wizards.
leg make you a chicken man?
Yeah, you're acting awfully scared for such a strong person.
Dogwoggle glares angrily at them and charges up the ladder and tries to open the chest. Dogwoggle not scared of anything.
The lid is shut fast and tight. You're gonna have to make a difficult strength check in order to pry the lid open. You can apply athletics, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah,
DC 25. Oh, and there it is. Okay. So, 25 is a success. Dogwoggle walks up there, grabs it, and as he stares at all of you defiantly, rips the lid open. As he does, you see the floor inside the room immediately disappears as if it was disintegrated. And Dogwoggle and the ladder fall down through the floor a great distance into blackness.
Oh.
You okay down there?
He can't hear you.
Is the floor still there or is it just gone?
The floor is gone.
Okay, does anybody have like a stick or something?
I have a Judd. Does that count?
I told you I was gonna set him up.
You see the Gnarl King kind of muttering some magic words and taking a rope out of his bag.
How long is your rope? 50 feet? Yeah?
Around there, yeah.
You have to give me a moment. Okay.
I'm going to cast light on the rope.
On the end that you're holding at the top?
Just on the end that he's gonna shove.
Okay, so you cast light on the end of the rope that's going down the hole. Okay. Down here, at the bottom, well, first Dogwoggle fell.
Yep.
16 damage.
Alright, I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance. Okay. So I'll take 10.
Okay. And when the when the rope goes down, you can see him kind of sprawled out on the floor at the bottom of this room. There's a chamber underneath, and when you look, the DM stalls to pull up his notes. Hey, hey, hey. 35, 36. Nope, 39. When you look, you can see that the amber doors of this chamber have been smashed open. Their pieces are lying amid crushed bones, armor, and weapons. And there's all manner of weapons, equipment, and items smashed and thrown about the chamber.
Oh. And it's all broken stuff?
It looks that way, but I mean, you're currently lying on the ground.
Yeah, so I suppose I'll try and stand up first of all.
Sure, and when you do, you see this. You guys who are standing up, you can't quite see it from through this tiny hole you're looking down, especially since your light only gives off so much radiance. Aguago, how do you react?
I don't see anything. I can only see my token.
Oh, because it's dark. Oh, there's light down here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put the light on Dogwoggle so I don't have to figure out the mechanics of trying to get a rope in here. Alright, am I a Ghost fan? So, ask you again. How do you react?
I still don't see anything.
I wonder if the API is down. That macro didn't do anything.
Now I can see. Yep, I can see now.
Oh, you meant the band. I thought you were talking about ghosts. Yeah.
So, standing up, a light being in the area and seeing this, Dogwell looks around and says, "Ah, not this crap again!" Ah! And I charge.
Can we hear him?
Initiative. Hearing Dogwoggle. Oh, I see Narking rolled. Hearing Dogwoggle leap to action, all of you are allowed to roll initiative as well. With disadvantage, just because you would only be responding to combat, whatever is happening after the fact. Okay? So you just click it twice, and I'll adjust it as needed. So Judd's a 6. Your toast is a 9. 11 is a 6. I need one more from Narrow King. Tell you to roll with disadvantage, and your second dice was higher than the first one in every instance. Alright, Dog Woggle.
Yep. So, I guess I'll bring up to this one and try and give it a whack.
Yeah! Yep.
Alright, and I'll attack it again.
Yep.
Sweet, that's going to end my turn.
Okay. These creatures begin to swarm. And again, he is kind of moved out from directly underneath the hole, so you can't see him as he's moved away from the light. You just hear him, grah, smash, and then you hear rah. And then you see as you look through the hole to the bottom, you see weird things happening. A broken sword lifts up through the air and flies out across your vision. You see a large shield pick up and fly in the direction that Dog Woggle just ran. Then you hear Dog Woggle cry out in pain as he takes 11 damage. Half if you're raging. I don't remember if you said that.
Oh, I've got no rages left.
Nope, we'll take 11. Alright, Narrow King, you are up.
Okay, Narrow King, hearing this, is going to get down onto the rope and slide down into the hole.
Okay, that is great. That'll get you to the bottom of the hole without spending all of your movement climbing, right? However, doing that would obviously be a feat of dexterity. Thank you, Spartan, for the resub. Appreciate you. So just make a dex check to see if you're able to perform such a maneuver without slipping and falling. Okay, and you know what? I set the DC at 10, so that's a pass. So you hop on the rope, you slide down to the bottom, you land and stand on your feet, and you see... let me see how I'm going to do this. Okay, and you see that. So, what is your action?
Okay, I'm going to take my swords and lash out at the one, at the wraith that seems most wounded, the one left of Dog.
Okay, go ahead and move your token up. There we go.
And
Alright, after the second hit, you see the creature is dead.
okay, do I still get to use my
It is the first turn in combat. Yep.
okay, on the one below Dog Woggle?
Oh no. You get all tangled as you try to run forward and attack your enemy. I need you to succeed another dex check or fall prone. Oh, yep, you are fine. Okay, finished?
Yep.
Alright, Eartos.
I'm going to follow the Gnarl King down.
Alright, are you climbing down, or are you going to try and do the slick slide move like he did? Also, what's the end of the rope on? Like, I heard you let the rope down, but...
Oh, well, I cast the spell, like, in the center of the chamber, so I guess that's where the light would be.
What spell?
Oh, rope trick that let the rope descend down.
Oh, you did actually cast a spell. I didn't see that initially. Okay. Okay.
We'll do the slide down as quick as possible route.
Alright, dex check. Just be forewarned, the DC for you compared to the ranger will be slightly different. Okay, so you hop on the rope, you slide down, and it's great, except you don't really dismount so much and land on your feet as you just rocket into the bottom. You take a whopping 7 bludgeoning damage and land prone on this square. Eartos. There you goes. Bro.
Alright, can I stand back up?
Absolutely you can. And we'll say, like, all of you were already kind of, like, adjacent to the hole. So we'll say it only took you 5 minutes to, like, hop on the rope. Or five movement, not 5 minutes. Alright, so wild shape, and then here comes a string of attacks.
Alright, let's move up next to the one kind of above.
The second claw is a hit.
That'll finish my turn.
Judd, what about you? What are you doing on your turn?
Judd wants to be like all the cool kids, so he's gonna hop on that rope and slide down.
Okay, dex check for Judd. Ooh-wee. Yeah, you were able to slide down to the bottom. And put you there.
Okay. And then I'm going to firebolt this one. Ooh.
Uh-huh. Which one was that again?
The one right next to
The closest one, right?
Yeah, you're
There
the
was-
closest one.
27, so 13. And for the crit... Oh, that was a weapon crit. Spell crit. The light from your spell flashes near your target's eyes. Your target is blinded until the end of their next turn. Oh, these guys are immune to blind. No, they're not. Okay, they're blind.
And I would still have movement from moving down.
Yes, you do. Okay. Thorin, are you gonna slide down the freaking rope too?
No, I am not happy with heights. I am going to take my careful time down this rope.
Okay, so since you don't have a climb speed, with your 30 feet of movement, you can move 15 feet down the rope, which has you suspended about halfway through the air. You can either, if you'd like to make it to the bottom, you can dash and then finish climbing down.
I will dash.
Okay, so let me put you at the bottom too. That's not you. You all could have just went together. Okay, there you are. Do I gotta do that with each of them?
I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh, hey, look at this guy. Okay, Thorin, it's still your action. What are you doing?
Want the dash to take up my entire action?
Yep. I didn't know if you had a bonus action you wanted to do.
Well, I was going to light the mace, but that'd be pretty much it.
Okay. Dog Woggle?
Alright, I'm going to try and attack the one at the top of me. Ooh. I should be recklessing, but never mind.
Okay, dex check or drop your weapon.
Dex save?
Yeah, save. Okay, you're good.
Alright, second attack.
That is actually a hit.
Awesome. And then that'll end my turn.
Somebody magical weapon. Okay, so now they, and then we move it to public since all of you are down here now and can see them clearly. They are going to use their action. Well, first on Irtos, you see it kind of just reach out with its hand, and it does this. I need you to make a strength check contested by their charisma. I rolled a 16. Okay, so she throws out her hand. You get shoved forcefully back, and you go flying through the air. And we are going to make you go diagonal. Where's my ruler? No! That way. So she throws you this way, causing you to crash painfully into Thorin. Both of you are going to take 1d6 because that's how far you flew. So 4 damage to each. The other poltergeist here, the one that is blinded, going to attack Doggle with disadvantage. And miss. The other one going to attempt to throw Dogwoggle. And Dogwoggle, you'll appreciate this one. I need you to make a strength check contested by their charisma.
Okay, and it's just a strength check.
Just strength check. Okay, so they try. You see, it puts out his hand, and it does the same thing it just did to Eartoast, and it puts out its hand, and it kind of screams, and you feel a force, just this phantasmal force trying to push you from your spot. But Dogwoggle is too big and strong. All right, Gnarl King, you are next.
Okay, I'm going to aim a sword strike at the poltergeist below Dogwoggle.
You will have advantage because it's currently blinded. Both attacks hit, and then it is dead.
Okay, I think that's it for me.
Eartoast.
I'm gonna move over here. And pounce.
Alrighty. Miss, hit. Ooh, ow, ooh. Okay. Doesn't matter. Continue rolling your attacks. Yep, that's dead ghost.
And that's my turn.
Judd?
Okay, I'm gonna attack the last one remaining, and I have advantage due to pack tactic.
Yes, you do. Did you just remember that? That's been a thing this whole time, hasn't it?
We've only just fought. This is our first battle.
No, I don't mean today. I mean like other sessions. I don't remember you having pack tech. That is a dead ghosty. As the last ghost falls, you hear Gallahan shouting from the top of the hole. Are you okay down there?
Yeah, just jump down. There's water at the bottom.
No, ignore the lizard. I'm going to move to where he would probably land if he jumps and try and catch him just in case he believes him.
Fully trusting in the party that has saved my life, I make the leap of faith.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Attempt to catch him.
Yes, you're gonna make a. I don't know how to. Yeah, we'll call it a strength check.
All right, can I use athletics?
No.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, so he comes rocketing down through this hole. It's a 30-foot drop, by the way, Galhan. And as you land, Dogwoggle moves into position to catch you, but even his massive strength can't stop your momentum. And the two of you go tumbling to the ground.
Wouldn't he be able to see to the bottom if there's light?
Nope, he just leapt. That's what he said. What? Both of you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
And there you go.
Doggoggle's got a bloody nose because yeah, well, don't listen to the lizard.
There
I'm getting that.
There was water down here. It disappeared.
The little lizard lies. Nerds and their tricky, weird magic talk.
You're a weird magic.
Give me 1 second, Williamson. I'm checking. No. but to save you guys some time and energy, description of the room says all of the equipment in the room is badly decayed and rotted and unusable. So don't bother trying to check it all for something useful.
So what's all this then?
Ghosts.
I'm sorry, Gallahan. I didn't think you would actually jump. I thought you could see down here.
Unfortunately, my tiny friend, I am of human nature, so I cannot see in the dark. Speaking of which,
As you guys are having this discussion, you hear a clapping coming from the chamber below.
I definitely light a torch now.
I can see someone.
He speaks out. Why, hello. That was quite an entertaining endeavor you did there.
Of course it was. Dogwoggle's prowess is legendary.
I'm sorry. I can't say I'm familiar. You said your name was
Dogwoggle of the Atlas tribe of the Youth God.
He puts one arm over his stomach in a very rigid, almost like direct, like a right angle, and then he gives just a small bow. He says, "It's a pleasure to meet you."
Dogwoggle just nods and smiles. Mm-hmm. And who?
I am Rahadin.
Okay, I can see his token. Does he resemble an elf?
Yes. When you look at him, okay, he definitely resembles an elf.
Okay, it was just small. I couldn't see it very well.
Actually, I'm sure I have a handout for you if you want to. Rahadin.
Why are you in this pit?
Pit? This is no pit. You are in the Amber Temple.
I'm in, like, it's like a thing. You had to go down. Now there's... Okay, why are you here in the Ember Temple?
We just met, stranger. My business is my own.
It's okay. The little nerdy lizard is stupid. Do you know where there's a yellow sword, like it shines, gold sword, light thing?
He looks at you for what seems like a long moment without speaking, and then when he talks again, it seems like he's the dialect is a little bit slower. It looks like he's weighing his words very carefully. I would advise you to give up your search for such a thing. Only ill can come from it.
The Gnarl King steps forward and speaks in a sort of guttural, crude rendition of Elven.
As you do this, okay, he immediately takes a step back, and he holds his hand. I was like, no need to come closer. Just mind your distance.
We need the sword. Nerdman said that we need it to kill Strahd. Dogwoggle's just going to crush his head.
To do what?
Kill Strahd. The person who trapped us here. Dogwoggle wants to go home.
Listen, oh my god.
I will say this simply one more time.
Sorry, say that again.
I will say this only one more time. You should forget such a quest. I have no desire to cause unnecessary harm to any living creature. But I must obey my master. You will not have the sword.
Because I guess. Boggle, you're stupid.
Alright. Dogwoggle doesn't even need it. But they said they want it.
Okay. Then the Gnarl King sort of shouts out in that guttural dialect of Elven, "If you are a servant of
What dialect?
reason to fear us." In Elvish.
He looks at you and he kind of sneers. He's like, "Sir, we are in civilized company. Speak to me in the tongue of the civilized, if you may."
The Gnarl King just ignores him and goes on. "If you are a servant of Strahd, then you have good reason to fear us. Let us enter in glorious combat." And he draws his sword.
Hey! There's no need for fighting here. We can talk this out.
Well, small kobold, the bastard elf has challenged me to honorable combat. I will give him what he desires. Him and I, one-on-one.
That means you guys back up, and I kind of like look at Dogwoggle. Do you understand?
Yeah.
He looks at you, Gnarl King, and he steps over. He holds out his hand, palm up, and it's like he's pointing towards you. I will even allow you the opportunity to strike the first blow. Roll initiative. Rahadin will take the initiative on the turn 0, since he is choosing not to act until after you do.
Alright. As a bonus action, I cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Sure.
Okay. And I think with my first action, I will rush forward and take a short sword strike.
Okay. As you swing in with your sword, he raises up a blade of his own and easily parries the attack.
Okay, and naturally the second one.
Oh, yes. As you attack, he again brings his sword up, forcing you down, and you can see that the strength behind the blow is immense. Your courage falters for a moment in the face of such a monster. This is your first round of combat. You do have your Dread Ambusher, right? Would you like to roll that as well?
Well, that's only if my second strike hits.
Oh, okay. So then it's Rahadin's turn.
Yeah.
So he still has you in this position, right? Your swords cross. He's kind of pushing against you. And he looks at you. And as he does, he turns his gaze away and looks up into the ceiling, into the nothingness above. And he was like, "Sing." And you hear it all at once. You hear screaming. The most pained, horrible wail that you could imagine. Layered on top of each other, thousands of times over. As you're just overwhelmed with this presence. I need you to make a wisdom save, please. Okay. So you'll take half damage because you're able to kind of maintain your wits as this deathly choir kind of began in your head So you'll take 9 psychic damage. And then as he sees you kind of squint and wince, he lifts up his sword and returns your attack. And it looks like he hits you twice for 19 total. No, 3 times. 19, 28 total.
Yep, and I'm down.
Okay. So as the Gnarl King falls to the ground, Rahadin raises his scimitar, and you can see that there is no anger, no fury. He is deathly calm. And he raises his sword, and he's preparing to deliver a killing blow.
Hey, there's no need for.
He turns and looks at you, momentarily halting. It is what he asked for, and he gestures to the Gnarl King. He wanted honorable combat, with which I gave him. I told you I had no desire to hurt any of you.
If you have no desire, you don't need to. You can let him go and let him feel dishonored. Be worse than death to him. He's a very honorable person. I'm going to try to persuade him not.
You can make a persuasion check. Sure, okay. He looks at you, and he nods his head. He says, "This is fine with me. Rahadin has no desire to cause harm to you. And you shan't believe me if I were to strike him now. But I will be taking his weapons of destruction, so he can harm no further." And he reaches down and starts plucking the daggers and arrows and scimitars from around his belt.
What is your purpose here?
Excuse me?
Galahad,
What do you do here on behalf of your master?
Again, my business is my own. He squints his eyes for a moment, and he's like, "You are familiar to me. I've seen you before?"
Yes, possibly. I've been trapped in that coffin upstairs.
Man, shut up.
An unfortunate circumstance, I'm sure. Tell me, why have you not left? You have gained your freedom. The master is yet unaware. I would have figured you would have fled, taken your life that you have pilfered away from the master.
Flee? Nay. And besides, these kind adventurers who have freed me have elected to stop Strahd, and I will lend my aid to them.
That is not true. I
That
have no intent to kill Strahd. I was actually kind of wondering, you said you work for him?
Again, my business is my own. If we're done here, I really must attend back to it. And he reaches down to take the oath bow from the Gnarl King.
Well, I was just wondering because, I've wanted to work for Strahd myself. I am a pretty valuable caster, and
So you are one of his minions then? I should have known. The crazy nerd was right.
The crazy nerd was right.
Shut up, Dogwoggle.
You're not Dogwoggle's friend anymore.
So, Kobold, speak to me more.
Well, I'm a very. I think of myself. I have Dristhelm's blessing upon me, and I feel that I am a very powerful caster and could help Strahd in exchange for something.
Okay, so as you're talking, Irtos runs forward and pounces. Go ahead and well, I'm going to add you to the initiative tracker. And then you can make your attacks. Anybody who would like to try and respond or have an action in the rounds to follow, go ahead and roll initiative now. Okay, let me go ahead and sort the tracker real quick. It is not your turn, Dogwoggle. Okay, so Irtos, you run forward, and then you were going to attack. Was there an attack? Yes, a crit for an 11.
I also have the one claw attack, so he's going to need to do a strength DC 12 or be knocked prone. If he is knocked prone, I get a second bite.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 8, 11, 18. 18 damage. Okay, 1 second. Okay, he takes the damage. He's going to strength save, you said?
Yep, DC 12.
And he gets knocked prone. As he does, he looks up at you angrily. You fool. Why must they do this always? And as he stares at you with these empty eyes, these hollow, very sad eyes, I need you to make another wisdom save. Okay. Dogwoggle, it's going to be your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move
You get
over
my
here.
second bite.
Oh, yes, you do. Go ahead, roll it.
I did.
Is that the 13 there?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I got it. Alright, Dogwoggle, go ahead.
So I'm gonna move up to here, and I'm gonna attempt to grapple Judd.
Are you kidding?
You're not getting away, minion of Strahd.
I actually can't pass
Judd is grappled.
that.
And then I'm gonna punch him.
Why?
Well, the action was your grapple.
Can I not use grapple somebody as part of one of my 2 attacks?
Oh, no. No, I thought shove is what you can do with an attack. Grapple is your action. I'm grappling.
Yeah, I'll just grapple him then. That's fine.
You don't want to switch it up? Attack him the first time to shove him to the ground and then punch him?
Stop talking.
Oh, no, what I am going to do, yeah. Knock him to the ground, and then I'm going to grapple him. So, yeah, that's to knock him to the ground, and then try and grapple.
Wait, so are you wrestling him now? Like, instead of just bear hugging him, now it's like you pushed him down, and then you're like,
Yep, and then I'm like standing on him. So yeah, his speed is 0, so he can't get up.
Can I just say, if he rolls a 10, I can't beat that. And he rolled a...
Thorin?
Yeah, I'm gonna let the whole dog woggle Judd thing go and then just come over here and try and heal.
Okay.
Actually. Okay, that'll work.
And the Gnarl King nods with appreciation.
Okay. So now it's Rahadin's turn. He's going to stand up. Very upset. And he kind of reaches up and he, with his wrist, wipes a little trickle of blood away from his mouth. He's like, I was nothing more than civil to you. I bared you no malice, and yet all of you attack me. I will have no choice. You will all die this day. And the first thing he's going to do is step there, because moving that 5 feet, Judd is now inside the radius. So, haha. And he is going to, all of you, and I mean all of you, Judd, Thorin, Irtos, Narrowking, you are assaulted by the by that cacophony of wailing voices again. So I need all of you to make wisdom saves.
Does that include me?
No, not you. Just those 4. Irtos, Thorin, Narrowking, Judd. Okay, so Irtos, Thorin, Judd, all 3 of you take 26 psychic damage as you're assaulted by these wailing voices. Narrowking, you're going to take half that for 13.
And I'm down again.
Uh-huh. And then he is going to move. And you're a monster. He is going to move and begin attacking. Did you lose your wild shape with that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so he moves to attack you with his scimitar. First, it is going to be a nat 20 from one of the monstrous Twitch gods, who may or may not play in the Sunday game.
Yes.
Okay. So total of 13 Irtos on the first, on that crit. Then he keeps moving around. Wait, he stood up 5, 10, 15. What is his movement? 35. I think I can move 5 more. He moves here, attacks again. 16 a hit.
Miss.
Okay. And then he steps one more time, and you see he's like dancing around you as he slashes and spins. And hits you for 9. Okay, after that, Gnarl King, make a death save. Judd. Judd? Why is your health at 0?
Because that scream backed me up.
Oh, that's right. You got hit too. Yeah. Go ahead and make a... Yep.
Oh man, do I go save people? I only have 8 lay on hands left. God. All right. How do I want to do this? All right. Not a lot of options. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. All right. Here we go. How many people are downed? Hello?
2.
2? All right, great. I'm going to cast Aid.
Okay.
All right, so I choose the 3 people that I choose are obviously the 2 people that are down and Dogwoggle in the front. That's Dogwoggle, right?
Right here.
No, Dogwoggle. Oh, this is Dogwoggle.
Oh, that's Dogwoggle. Who's the other one? Thorn?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I give you 5.
You did?
HP,
Oh, I didn't see
and
it.
your maximum increases by 5.
Oh, fuck him. Leave him dead. He started this. Alright, is that your action?
That's my action, and then Gnarl King. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll just move over to engage.
Alright, Irtos.
Alright, change back into my natural form.
Natural form. Miss?
That's okay if it misses, I just wanted the attack.
Yeah, so you can move. I know. The claw will hit.
DC 12 strength. And he's not knocked prone, so that's the end of my turn.
Dogwoggle. The treacherous lizard is back up.
No, Dogwoggle, please listen.
Well, the treacherous lizard is back up. However, this guy is causing a lot of harm to his real friends, his companions. This little lizard can be knocked out again with a rock. So Dogwoggle is going to get angry and charge forward. But not too angry, because his fury is spent.
He's going to get mildly angry.
Yeah. And I'm going to attack recklessly.
Okay. Oh my. Wait a minute.
Yep, with two axe strikes.
Oh my god.
Okay, you hit him solidly twice. He looks at you, anger in his eyes. You'll pay for this. He doesn't waver. He still stands resolute on his feet.
You will stop now, or Dogwoggle will crush you.
You and your kind started this. I bid you no malice.
Then leave.
Thorn?
Thorn's going to speak back and be like, to be fair, I am not attacking you. And I reach over to Norokane again.
Ooh-wee.
And once again, he nods with great appreciation.
And then that'll be it.
So, Rahadin is standing here in front of you. And as he looks around, he sizes you all up. And then he looks at Dogwoggle. He steps over and holds his sword at the prone Gnarl King's throat. And he says, I feel generous today. I will do as your friends have asked and leave. But if I ever cross paths with you again, none of them will be able to save you from my wrath. And he is going to Misty Step away.
Jesus Christ, we're going hard on this.
How do you still have level 3 slots remaining?
I recovered one with sorcery
When?
earlier this session.
But you didn't announce it. Like, I didn't. And it says you have 2 of 3. I know that's not right.
I had 2 at the beginning of the session. I haven't used them.
Okay. Misty Step is level 2, so he doesn't even need to react. He turns around and he looks at you. And he's like, Kobold, should I walk over and end you now? Would you prefer that I take you in your soul to become another plaything for my master, or can I leave?
No.
Okay.
Will protect me.
Here's what I'm gonna do. He is going to, this time, he takes his scimitar and he throws it on the ground. He throws both of his hands into the air, and that endless cacophony, it expands all around him. It expands so much that it goes well beyond just being an auditory sensation. You guys see spirits and specters, decaying visages, numbering in the thousands, swirling around you, clutching and tearing at you. I need all of you to make wisdom saves. One, two, three, four. Okay, Gallahan and Thorin pass. You will take half damage. I need everybody else. What was the original? Was it D8? D10. Okay. Is that too much? Nah, fuck them. Derp.
Nope.
Oh, nice knowing you
Everyone
guys.
just died.
There we go. I need everybody to take 50 psychic damage. If you passed, you take 25.
That kills me. I'm dead.
Dogwoggle is unconscious.
So, negative 26. He looks around at the few that remain standing. And he turns to Gallahan. Do you still want this? You demand my attention? And you can see he's starting to become angry, and he's raising his voice. If it's a fight that you desire, I would be happy to accommodate you.
So Gallahan's reeling from the mental attack, and he goes, "Very well. Come forward."
What does that mean?
Yes, sure, that's fine.
Narking. Judd's currently brain goo. Callahan.
All right, let's go desperate. I attack twice.
With disadvantage.
I have disadvantage.
Yeah, you just suffered a violent psychic attack. Your eyes are blurred. Everyone, as you look around, you can't seem to focus on your surroundings. It's like all of your senses have been severely wounded. 17 is a miss. And then we have 25 and 9. That is also a miss.
All right, that's my turn.
Irtos.
Yeah, 1 sec. Checking my notes.
Why are you blaming Dogwoggle? You did this.
But I mean,
He was gonna leave.
Just gonna look at him and say, very well.
Very well.
Gnarl King?
Very well. Now, after your friends are on death's doorstep, now you listen.
I just lost sight of everything.
Did you delete yourself? Your token is gone.
he noped into it.
No, I cast Cure Wounds on the Gnarl King. And then my entire screen went.
Alright, well, here you are again. Were you finished?
Yes.
Alright, Dogwoggle, death save! Thorin?
To be fair, I was listening much sooner than that. I have not attacked you at all. I am just trying to heal my friends. And I want to try and go around to get to Dogwoggle to try and help him.
As you step away, Rahadin takes his attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So you're walking away, and then you as he stabs you right in the ribs.
Again, I am not attacking you. And I reach down to help Dogwoggle.
One, 5, 26, 5.
And that's it.
Okay, Rahadin stands here, and he stares at all of you, radiating malice. I need another round of wisdom saves. Ooh-wee, look at all those passes. Uh, 3d10. $22, so it looks like everybody's taken 11. Psychic. Because I think everybody passed.
Night.
Yeah, DC 6. Oh no, Thorin failed. He takes the full 22. Your toast still up?
Yes, I am.
Pulls out that dagger and starts attacking. First, Irtos. Hit for 9.
I'm gonna sentinel this one.
16. Oh, does he get disadvantage, or do you just get attack of opportunity?
Yeah, it's Sentinel.
Okay, so you hit him for 11. Irtos is...
Do I still have disadvantage, though?
Yes, you do.
Or no?
And then, okay, so he didn't have disadvantage. That 16 doesn't matter. Let's turn around and attack you. You're being a pain. Take 10?
That
He looks around at all the destruction he has wrought. And then he looks at you, Irtos. What kind of condition are you in?
Oh, basically I got blood coming out of every hole in my body, plus a few that he's added. Barely standing. I mean, I'm like staggering. I've seen drunks stand up straighter than my guy is right now.
So he leans down, right? And he gets right at face value with you. He says, "I will be leaving now. None shall stop me. Tend to your friends. But heed my warning. If I cross you again, any of you, you will die." And he walks away. Doesn't misty step. Doesn't disengage. He's walking away. What would you like to do?
Well, to see him walk away, I'd have to wipe the blood out of my eyes, but I'm too busy looking at the fact that our cleric is laying down on the ground.
Okay, so he walks behind the statue, and then you see him no more.
Thorin. Actually, I gotta cast that at 2nd level. There.
Is he gone?
He's gone.
Alright, so Thorin's going to start essentially going around trying to help anybody who's still alive. And
well,
casting.
saying this, right, you walk over, and you can see that Judd is still breathing, very shallowly.
Enough to save him?
Well, he ain't dead yet.
Using that for Judd.
Judd, as you regain consciousness, you have a ringing in your ears, and your vision is blurred. Actually, a lot of you are experiencing the same kind of consequences, as the psychic assault was very sudden and very severe. But Judd, it's almost as if you're blind, and you can't hear anything from this whining that is coming from all around you.
So I can't really see anything or hear.
Yep. It's like you just wake up and it's like the world has disappeared. You open your eyes but see only blackness, and you hear nothing.
I immediately grab for my pendant and I just kind of start sitting there just praying, just slowly like muttering prayers.
Gnarl King.
What's going on here? Why is my pages all...
Thorn's going to
fingered up?
ask Irtos is like, are you able to heal anybody else?
I can't even see straight. I can barely stand. No, I cannot help anymore. I'm pretty much spent for the day.
I know the feeling. And the only thing I have left to do is cast this on Dogwoggle and Gallahan. All right, we need to like go back to the room that we came from
You need to climb the
and
rope.
try and rest.
Like,
We can't continue on like this.
Gnarl King did a rope trick, but
I don't think I can even make it to that room. I can barely see right now.
how long does the rope trick last? An hour? An hour. So it's still there. Well, that's only a short, though.
But I agree, we do need to find some place to rest up for a little bit anyways.
Yeah, I don't know if going into a combat with someone that was warning you that that they were definitely strong and definitely didn't want to hurt you when you were all half dead and out of spells was a great call.
All right, so with every attempt possible, we tried to heal, try to rest here, however momentarily.
7311 7. Are you kidding me? So, where are you going?
I'm gonna come slump against the pillar here until we figure out what we're gonna do.
That sounds like a
The
great
Gnarl
plan.
King, the Gnarl King walks over to him and offers to help him stand.
Judge just kind of rocking back and forth, muttering.
So, ooh. I don't even know where to go from here.
Well, we gotta figure something out because we still have 2 down. The rest of us are bloodied, and there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to drag dogs anywhere safe.
We're just gonna have to try and take turns and do what we can to protect each other from here.
Oh no. Should I throw a monster at him? I mean, they're trying to rest in the middle of the temple, right? Like, obviously, this is not a safe area.
Okay, then. The Gnarl King offers to hold the first watch.
Did the Narqueen have all of his weapons taken away?
No, actually. Because Rahadin was taking his implements of malice when the party attacked, so he just kind of dropped them all on the ground.
Okay then.
Alright, I'll take all my weapons back.
So I guess we're aiming for a long rest from here then?
I don't know, this room's kind of open. I can't even see half of it.
That's Galahad's response.
Yeah, he's back. Guys.
Damn it.
Jed starts kind of darting around his eyes, and he's just very panicked.
Okay. So as you guys lay here, and you try to rest, you hear a shambling noise coming from the hallway to the west.
Okay, the Gnarl King is going to cast a spell at the mouth of the hallway.
What? Okay, let's spike growth?
Yeah.
Okay. What is this? 20-foot radius? So it'll cover the entirety of the hall.
Yeah.
Okay, there's your spike growth. You can still hear the noise. Slurping. Slurping and making a squelching noise as it comes closer.
Okay, after that I alert my companions.
Well, they can hear it too. You hear a voice inside all of your heads. What is it? Do you think it is warm? Maybe the insides are gooey. Yes, gooey, drippy insides. Such delicious. As you sit and stare, you see creatures moving into the open doorway. They are large, humanoid in size, with a singular eye sitting in the center of their head.
No.
Crap.
Would you all like to roll initiative?
Not really, but we will.
The dead guys don't need to roll initiative. They are currently stable. Now, King, you're up first.
Okay, so where do we see them?
It doesn't look like you do, no. But you can hear them. But it's not an auditory sensation. It's coming from inside your head.
Okay.
Ooh, telepathy.
Okay, now I see them.
Okay. I'm looking through your token. That is dim light, so if you'd like to attack them, it'll be with disadvantage.
Nothing I can really do. I don't have any arrows left, so...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'll just take my swords out and be ready for when they come.
Alright, ready in action to attack. Got it. Irtos?
I will stumble my way to over here, and I will also ready an action to attack.
So the Nothics, right? They start walking towards you, but then they stop. Like they sit right at the edge of the thorny area that was laid out by the Gnarl King. They stand there and they stare. Do you think this stops us? We shall come for you. We shall eat your insides. We will wait. We stare. You sleep. Huh. Mortals must sleep. As they're standing here, right? Gnarl King, you're kind of like up in the front. I need you to make me 4 4 deception checks, please.
Deception?
Yep. Just roll it. Okay, win, fail, win. Alright, so 3 facts. So you hear the Nothics again, right? And you can hear them all talking, and they're kind of they're singing, almost like a poem. Under the boughs, heedlessly walked. The morning I stalked, gnarled and grim. Soundly did ascribe the feeling of my prickled skin. And then they all let out a burst of laughter. It's grating. It sounds like nails on a chalkboard. It's abrasive and offensive to hear. The elf thinks himself special. He is not special. He is an outcast elf. He is sick. So sick. Mentally ill. What elf dresses like this? As they taunt you, Gnarl King.
He just sits there and blinks his eyes, not really caring what they
think. they continue taunting you for quite some time. Huh. Praise to him! Hail the Gnarl King! Lord of creatures with fang! He is lord of shit. Of nothing. Delusional elf. Murderous intent. Beware, friends of Gnarl King. He will kill you in sleep. They just continue to sit and stare. Judd, what are you doing?
Is my vision clear now? Can I see actually what's around me?
You can see, but you still can't hear anything. Not anything audible. Like it, you can hear the Nothics with their taunts because it's coming from inside your head.
Okay, so I'm gonna waddle over here and kind of hunker down close to my friends and continue praying.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. Right? The Nothics, they seem perfectly content to just toy and torture you from a distance. And even though they aren't physically attacking you, one thing they are doing is preventing you from resting. Because anytime you try to sleep and heal, they they begin with their taunts and yelling, and the psychic screams keep you awake. It is impossible to rest here. Even so, even more so than it being impossible to rest, it's impossible for you to maintain your composure after dealing with this for so long. I need all of you to make a constitution check to see if you're able to not all of you. 2 of you are unconscious and dead. You know, you don't matter. To make a con check to see if you can struggle off, fight against this influence, or if the exhausting effect will eventually wear on you. So Judd, Iratos, Thorin, and Neural King each suffer 1 level of exhaustion. And actually, I'm gonna say they taunt you all through the night. Give me 1 second. After 2 hours, Gallahan and Dogwoggle are able to wake up, and then you guys can, you know, you're conscious with 1 hit point. And when you wake up, the Nothics are already here, taunting and laughing at you.
Dogwoggle immediately starts laughing, thinking somebody told a joke and he should join in.
What is happening?
that was funny. What?
They're in the heads. Your heads are speaking.
The spike growth only lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, well.
Now they've come to eat us.
You never told me who it goes to.
Where did he go?
I was waiting for the target, man. We're still gonna spring it.
Yeah, he ran away.
A dog woggle kind of thing.
Everybody
I think I misunderstood.
Or dies.
Not sure if that's actually what happened, Dogwoggle.
Actually, as this conversation is happening, the Nothics are going to decide to torment you further. As they let loose their cacophony of sing-songy taunts, you hear 2 words being reiterated over and over. The magic of this place is wild, wild. And as it does, you could feel the hairs on your arms prickling on end. And then there is a burst of blackish energy that seems to hit Dogwoggle square in the face.
Nerd magics again.
As you say the words, they get cut off mid-sentence. You find it impossible to open your lips.
He starts panicking.
Looking over at Dogwall, you can see that his lips have been completely removed. It is just a smooth flap of skin on the front of his face.
Well, that's definitely not good. What happened while we were unconscious?
See, we basically got beat up. The guy left, said, heal you guys. We tried. We need to sleep. And now those things are down the hall there yelling at us, and something just smacked Dogwoggle pretty hard.
I think at this point we should leave the temple and seek shelter somewhere and mayhap try this again.
Leaving sounds great. Which way?
You mustn't leave! No, don't leave us. If you leave, I'll eat your feet.
Did you lot make friends while we were unconscious? Dogwoggle, stop!
2d10 heal for each of the boys. Kill those creeps. Daddy is having too much fun.
Okay. So, as you guys are here, and you're having this terrifying encounter, and you guys are downtrodden, and you're beaten, and you're very much scared because of the oppressive feelings from the temple. You can't help but feel a moment of resolve. There is some higher power that is looking out for all of you. Each of you can roll 2d10 and heal for that many hit points. But after that, you must begin combat and fight the Nothics.
Just tell them it's challenging.
Well, I guess we're doing it because the Null King just.
Why do we all roll 12 teens?
It's alright, I rolled an 8. Don't feel.
Well, you know what? Let's. Why is there? Get out of here. Wait, what? There should have been a roll turn button. I guess it's gone. Thank you, Yoda. Appreciate you. Witch God said I was having too much fun. Everybody roll.
Oh no, I haven't yet.
I see some initiative. I see Judd and okay, there we go. Judd, you're actually up first.
Okay. So, I'm going to cast Fireball. Just right up here, because right in the center.
Sure. 44. That's a mighty fire. Okay, so here's what happens, okay? You throw the fireball. It blows up in between them, and they all start making sounds akin to a dog that's been struck. They kind of yelp and they start running off.
Do they have to make a check?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ, they're still alive? Holy shit.
No, but they ran off down the hall to the north. Oh shit, man, I didn't want to leave.
I think this is our time to leave.
I am in full agreement.
Yes, let's go.
No arguments here.
The Gnarl King follows the rest of his cohorts, but kind of lets out a brief little down the hallway.
Does Dogwoggle still have his mouth?
No.
We can fix that later. Right, Arthos, you can fix it.
You know what? I'm gonna say that when the Nothics run off, you see Dogwoggle's mouth just kind of appears. It seems like it was never gone in the first place. They just made a very convincing illusion that it had.
Well, yeah, as his mouth kind of appears and he feels like he can speak again, he kind of relaxes because as you turn and look and see that his mouth has appeared, he had his hand axe up against his face and he was going to try and cut his mouth back open.
Put the index down, Dogwoggle.
Damn nerd magics.
Let's just leave.
So what is the plan? Where would you go?
Not here.
Is there like a town nearby that they went to and got this information?
No, the temple is months in. It's a month's journey away from any civilization. It's hidden far away in the mountains. And it's a very treacherous journey on in that. It's not like you could just leave and go somewhere else.
Is it like in a mountain? Or
It's in, yes, the temple is in a mountain, carved into the side.
I mean,
So if you leave, you have to brave the elements and all of the monsters that are out there.
Dogwoggle just says, Dogwoggle wants to sleep. We sleep and then we find the sword tomorrow.
I think if we just went maybe towards the entrance or just
Where's the entrance? Here's a question. You guys are talking about leaving. How do you get there?
the way we came.
Up the 30-foot hole?
have a rope?
Yeah. Okay, you have a rope. What are you going to do with it? Throw it up 30 feet and hope it sticks?
What was the room up like above? Was there any like purchase above?
Or those, can you wild shape at anything fly?
Don't you have wings, Judd?
No, I don't.
He's not an Erd. Just a regular kobold.
No, I'm a special call.
Without sleeping, the best I can do is swing in my battle axe. That's it.
How far could? Okay, I got a plan.
Dogwoggle, yeah, I'm gonna say Dogwoggle pulls out a rope and starts walking towards Judd.
We have grappling hooks, don't we?
No, I don't believe anybody here has a grappling hook.
Throw me up there, and then I'll.
Are you're joking, right?
I don't know what else to do.
You could find the stairs that Raha didn't use. I mean, he had to have come down here somehow, right?
That also means that he could be there, and I don't want to go towards.
I mean, maybe you'll have to explore the temple to find a way out.
Oh, wait a minute. You said it's 30 foot, right?
I did say 30 feet.
Okay.
Ah, you're gonna Misty Step. I'm still surprised about how do you have spell slots? You guys haven't had a long rest in like 3 sessions.
Because I never use my. Because actually, I've just been firebolting a lot, and
Hey, that is true.
I am basically out though. I mean, I can't. Okay. I can't Misty Step, but I can I can make a 20-foot ladder.
Do you have 2 of those patches?
Yeah, it says the rope have 2 of each of the following
Okay.
patches. So I'm gonna.
If you're curious, when you fell through the hole, the current wooden ladder shattered.
Oh well, I assume so. I'm gonna make another ladder.
So it's 20 feet tall, and it leads up to nothing.
Is there like a hole down? Like,
Yeah, it's a hole in the ceiling.
okay, so
And remember, the hole is 5 by 5, and it is like here, because this is where I was placing everyone when they fell through. So it's not like you could prop the ladder on the wall and climb up the hole. So there's like 20 feet of distance from the wall to the center.
maybe if we all hold this, Dogwalk will climb up this, and then
What?
just just prop
We
it
all
up.
hold it while the heaviest guy climbs it.
He's also the tallest guy.
So why wouldn't he hold it?
Because I was. Okay, Dogwalk will hold the ladder. Who's the next tallest person? I assume they would have to jump.
I would think Dogwalker could hold the ladder, like lift it up.
Will kind of grab Judd and put him on the ladder, and then the Dogwalker will lift the ladder and Judd up as high as he can reach.
There we go. See?
While holding it.
That's also a good plan. I'm going to climb the ladder to the top.
Okay, and you are able to do so. Except, hold on, let me prepare. Mm-hmm. One second. I'm doing the distance today. We're gonna. Okay, so Judd, you climb the ladder to the top. Ooh, I almost did a boo-boo. And this is what you see. Those of you at the bottom, you can still hear the conversation, but it's kind of muffled. But you hear, as Judd climbs to the top and pulls himself over the hole, you hear a voice. What are you doing here?
We can talk this out.
Who are you?
My name is. I am a kobold.
A kobold. And why have you come to the temple?
Because my friends are here, and I came along.
Friends? Where are the friends?
And I kind of just point down.
Oh, okay. So as you see Judd point down the hole towards the rest of you, you see a face look over the hole and down at the rest of you. And do I have a handout? I'm pretty sure I have a handout. These? Wild forms. Player handouts. Yes. You see this.
Oh god.
They're kind of stuck down there. So,
Dogwoggle shouts up, Can you help us out?
For what purpose should I assist you?
so they don't. Because out of
Be nice!
the goodness of your heart.
It looks up at you, and as it does, its teeth kind of chatter, because you can see he's quite dead and rotted for a very long time. And he looks over at you. Good. You have a very skewed perception of good. I ask once more, and if you lie, I will destroy you. Why are you here?
I drop to his feet and I start crying. Sir, there was a sword and my friend, they needed it, and they're stuck down here now. We're all crazy.
Where is the sword?
We know that it's in this temple. I don't know. We don't know exactly where. Just help us, please.
He kind of steps to the edge of the hole. He extends his hand and hovers it over Judd as he's kneeling on the ground. And it looks like he's getting ready to deliver a killing blow. He looks down to the rest of you. Why are you here?
We gotta get a sword. They need it, but Dogwoggle doesn't need it, but they need Dogwoggle. They're gonna get the sword. The shiny one. Gold sword something. Then Dogwoggle's gonna crush Strahd's head. And they're gonna feel silly by holding the shiny sword.
He stares at you for a moment. And then he looks to the rest of the party. When he speaks, it makes my brain ill. Someone intelligent needs to tell me an answer.
Very well then. We come here to destroy Strahd. We sought a weapon capable of killing and finishing him off for good here in the temple. I have been tortured here for what year is it? I'm not entirely sure anymore.
If I can interrupt.
Yes.
As you stand here, as you say this, I'm here to destroy Strahd. He, as soon as those words pass your lips, we're here to destroy Strahd, and he lashes out with his hand and points at you.
Oh wait, no.
Really? Well, I have something for you. He will also use his reaction. And I'm gonna cast it with the level 9 slot because screw it. This is happening.
Okay, so that instantly downs me.
Then he's gonna turn his attention to you.
Oh no. Is that damage? Oh.
Does 11 hit you?
Oh no, that misses.
Okay. So you see him lining up the shot, and you manage to roll out of the way. And he turns and he looks at all of you. Is anyone else here to destroy Strahd?
I just want to go home safe.
We all just want to leave, please.
We don't care about Strahd anymore. I just want to go home.
He scowls at you, Judd. And he moves between you and the exit. And then he points to the hole. Back down you go.
Sir, as a token of appreciation.
Back down!
I head back down the hole. I'm not hesitating.
The lich moves to the edge of the hole, and he stands looking down at you. You have traveled to a place of learning. There are many secrets to be had here, including the sword. You cannot come here and expect to leave without having learned something first. Do not show yourself to me again until you have something interesting. And he's going to, you see him point up, like through the hole. He points up at that giant chest, and he like flicks his finger, and that chest flips and slams down on the hole, sealing it shut.
Did you see the thing that I posted while he leans over the edge of the hole?
It's much too far. Remember, it's a 20-foot ladder, 30-foot tall. Even with you being almost 9 feet, you can't go it above the hole.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Back down the ladder. I tried, guys. Maybe we should just. I don't know what to do.
Sleep! Go to sleep!
I say we should go to sleep. Just right here.
I think
Why
you heard
would
me.
you kill
What did you just. How was Galahad almost dead?
You didn't see him get rocked for like 40 with a cantrip?
Oh yeah, I forgot that happened. Never mind. I forgot.
Counterspell it.
I know. I forgot that he counterspelled. I got confused for a minute.
Just wrap your head around that. He
I'm
was
just
dealt
gonna-
40 damage with a cantrip.
I'm just gonna kind of sit in the corner and cry a little.
Come on, let's go. We need to find somewhere to sleep.
Can we just sleep here?
Are you asking me or are you asking him?
I'm asking
What
him.
what about the dog things? The whispery tell the jokes.
We're gonna be back and awesome. Are we just gonna carry Galahad around? Are we gonna carry him around?
Wait. Dogwoggle is going to move over to this statue. Does it look like Dogwoggle could lift it?
I'm curious to see where this is going, so I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Dogwoggle's going to pick the statue up, and I'm going to carry it very slowly towards this hole. Everybody in.
Sure. Sure.
I'm going to put the statue to try and block the doorway.
It sort of does.
Hey. I'm gonna pull off a patch that's an iron door.
Huh. That might help.
Okay, wait. So Dogwoggle goes over there, right? And he bends down and he like deadlifts this giant stone statue, right? Not only that does he manage to do that, but then he carries it 20 feet. And I would imagine he's ooh, ooh, and then he drops it with a huge thud, and he's exhausted, right? Because he's already hurt, he's tired, all right? And then he goes through all of this, and then you're just like, oh yeah, by the way, foop, and you slap a patch into the space, and a door materializes and blocks it entirely.
See, the patch was in the back of the cloak, so I didn't really see it at first.
After seeing all the work that Dogwoggle just did, and then him just slapping that door on willy-nilly, I'm going to stand in whatever corner is farthest away from Judd and Dogwoggle. Because, yeah, I see this going well for Judd.
You look at Dogwoggle, and he doesn't seem to care. He's proved his point. He put a big statue there. He's happy with that. There's a door there as well. That's fine. Dogwoggle will move over to one side of the room and just kind of slump down and immediately fall asleep.
Also, it's an iron door, just in case something gets through. There's more protection.
Have you been editing the cloak handout?
Yes, sir.
It still says you have a rowboat.
Because there was 2 patches.
I said that out loud. Okay, so I just wasn't sure. Okay, so with the door closed, are you guys doing anything else? You gonna like set up like a watch, or no? You just gonna everybody's just gonna pass out in a corner?
Yeah, Dogwoggle immediately fell asleep.
That's the ugliest cloak. Well, yeah, but
Someone's going to go.
it's a cloak of useful items.
Discuss
like there's a ladder.
If for like the meat of arrows.
Oh, there's a chest.
And if he can provide the cost for it, I can create at least 10 arrows for him.
Yeah, and you know what? Remember, there's stuff scattered all around this chamber. So you're able to I would say you would actually, can't you convert up to 100 gold pieces worth of items?
Yes.
And what is a quiver full of arrows? Isn't it like a gold?
Yeah, it's a gold for 20 arrows.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing though, right? Is arrows, they're not just made out of metal. And your Forge Cleric specifically only works with metal. So I'm gonna say that you can use your forge ability to make arrowheads, right? And then just through crafting and through your skill, you're able to kind of take some of the ruined wood and whittle it down into arrow shafts. But I would think it'd be perfectly reasonable. You could produce like a quiver of arrows through the night, the entire night. So if you would like to forego your rest, you can give them a full quiver. If you would like to only work for so long and still sleep, I'd say you'd produce half as much.
Doesn't it say on this thing that it magically...
Yeah, I was going to use my channel divinity to create it, which would take an hour long to conduct the ritual.
Okay. Artisan's Blessings, you can take an hour-long non-magical item. It must include some metal. Alright, 10 pieces of ammunition. Alright, well, shit, I did all that thinking for nothing. Curse you, brain. 10 pieces of ammunition. There you go. I'ma shut up now.
And Gnarl King places a hand on Thorin's shoulder and gives another nod of appreciation.
Also, Gnarlkin, would you be able to use this just in case you run out of more arrows. And I go and give him a crossbow with 17 bolts.
Yeah, he could use that.
Okay.
It's no oath bow, but he could use it.
Okay, and he accepts it with another gracious nod.
And then I go hunker in a corner.
Anybody have anything else they would like to do?
Regain consciousness at some point.
Yes, if you guys are taking a long rest. Oh, that's bad news for you. After 4 hours, you're able to regain consciousness, which means that the remaining 4 hours of your rest would be spent sleeping. How long does one actually need to be asleep for a long rest? Or how long does one actually need to not have any difficult ability?
Eight hours.
Yeah.
So I think it's 8 hours of inactivity, and
Being unconscious doesn't count towards your inactivity.
no. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So characters need to sleep for at least 6 hours and perform no more than 2 hours of light activity during a long rest for it to.
Yes.
Unless you're an elf or something.
All I'm pointing out is that if you were unconscious for 4 hours, and we take it at face value, you wouldn't be able to benefit from a long rest.
Oh.
If you have hit dice, you could take a short.
I think I still have some. I got two.
So everyone else will be able to benefit from a long rest?
Yes, everybody else, you can take a long rest. And that's where we're going to end it for today. I know it's kind of short, but the stream's been live for like 11 and a half hours, and I'm like dying in here. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, check out the Discord. That's where we hang out through the week, and that's how you can get involved in a game yourself. And if you want to watch more D&D, check out the schedule. We play almost every day of the week, and we will be back tomorrow morning at noon for Princes of the Apocalypse. See you later, everyone.